Hi there, it's Lisa Starr, the Grow Well educator with We Work Well, and today we are joined by Erica Coble, the Vice President of Sales for Living Earth Crafts. Erica and I have known each other for many years, we can't remember how many, and we did not plan to wear red together, but we
I
are.
didn't.
Erica has graciously agreed to join us from her home and talk about what Living Earth Crafts has been up to during this unprecedented downturn. So welcome, Erica.
Thank you, Lisa. Happy to be here.
Great. So you said to me before we started the formal conversation that you're busier than ever, which is great to hear. What has Living Earth Crafts been doing, to stay in front of clients while we're not out on the road?
So we are open for business. While some of our staff was furloughed, we are back up to about 80% staff in our sales and service department. We've kept our phones lines on this entire time.
Wow.
People are working from home. Some people go into the office, to catch up on a few things or catch up with other people or head on down to the factory a few times a week. But mainly we're working from home and staying super connected with each other. We use Microsoft Teams. So we've a number of daily meetings that our salespeople check in with each other on. There's an executive call that we do in the morning, and just really keeping communication lines open with each other, supporting each other as we are supporting our clients.
So because you are an essential provider, is that why you've been able to stay open? The medical aspect?
Yes, because we do cater to some medical clients, some hospitals and clinics. We are considered an essential business. So Lisa, as you know, and we've kind of talked about a little bit as we put some things out on social, once we went on kind of the lockdown with our governor here, we did a very quick pivot and began to focus more on the medical aspect of our business. 10 years ago, we were heavily involved in the medical industry, and we kind of de-emphasized that a bit as our business in spa and pedicure really took off. So a quick shift of gears and pivoted back into the medical field, reached out to our clients and did a cold call plan on hospitals and clinics all around the country to see how we could help. In that process, our pregnancy cushion, which is now our prone bolster, came to light. We connected with some different doctors and hospitals who really saw the value in proning clients lying face to treat and help recover from the coronavirus. Oddly enough, there's other respiratory illnesses that also aid in the fact of the client being prone and lying flat down on the table. So there's a doctor that really took off with this and created a website called Proneorg, where he's giving away prone bolsters to people.
Can you repeat that again? You're sounding out. Prone what?
Pronetohelp.org.
Pronetohelp.org. Okay, great.
And he'll give cushions away to people that register on that website. And we participated to the tune of $30,000 of donation for the doctors.
That's impressive. So how long did it take you from the idea to having this cushion made?
So it was a cushion that was already in our repertoire. It was originally marketed as a pregnancy cushion. And we're working on now some modifications to that as we've collaborated a little bit more closely with some of the doctors and maybe see a need to a little bit of changing there so that it's a more cohesive bolster to go on gurneys and different sized hospital beds.
That's excellent. Well, that's great that you're able to do that, and you got good social media press out of it, I'm sure.
Thank you. Yeah, we've tried. So kind of pivoting back into that medical field has really opened up again for us. We used to be a FDA registered factory and registered our factory as an FDA facility so that we can come up with some other new products that we've got in the works to release as FDA products.
Great. So you said that you're busy. How are your spa orders? I mean, as an equipment supplier, I expect your orders are pretty far out, and maybe you haven't seen much financial effect. What would you say?
Well, we've definitely seen the financial effect for sure. Our clients are at all different stages, Lisa, as you know. So consultants, architects, those folks are still really busy, right? They've got projects that are out in the future.
Hmm.
They're projecting for projects that are out anywhere from 1 to 3 to 5 years. Excuse me. So that sector of our business is busy. There's spas that were right in the trenches of opening and
Mm,
new hotels. Those seem to be hit pretty hard. There's a lot of uncertainty on when they'll be able to open for business.
right.
So we had many orders in the system that just immediately went from in mid-production to
Mm.
hold. So we're keeping in close contact with those people. It's a bit of an open issue still. Nobody really knows exactly when they'll open up again.
Well,
But
it's, the states all have different regulations within the state, the municipalities do. And then beyond the legal ability, it's like, does it make sense to, and before there's much demand? We've been heartened by watching Georgia for the past week, who opened up, and they had mostly salons are having really good business of hair and nails. The spas are behind them, they're slower, but people have been home for 2 months and they want services, so that's good.
that's true. That's true. Definitely, it helps that we have such a diverse product offering. So not only are we in resort spas, destination spas, day spas, there's salons, there's massage and franchise and end users. So we're
Mm.
seeing a different level of activity through all of those different sectors. Definitely, as you mentioned, Lisa, salon, I think will be kind of the first to get people back in there. We can be further away from that technician while we're getting a pedicure and getting a haircut or getting our nails done. So we are seeing a little bit more activity in that area for sure.
So, Erica, do you see any silver lining in this whole pandemic that has come out of it for the company? I mean, has it given you time to pause and rethink anything?
Not time to pause, that's for sure, but definitely given us I'll call it like a reset. We are definitely in the mindset to focus on the opportunity for us to innovate our products. We're looking at new technologies and developing new prototypes. There's so many things that our industry is thinking about now or rethinking about. At the forefront of everybody's mind is cleanliness and sanitization. And so we're working on a number of products to protect the tables, the face cradles, and different levels of that with different levels of protective coverings. We've got hand sanitizer that we'll be releasing any day. It's already been received at one of our factories, so we'll be coming out with that. We're looking at partnering with a number of different sanitization, disinfecting companies for the spa tables in general. So it's really has given us kind of a rush of innovation and new technologies to look at. So it's exciting. It's an exciting time. And as we were talking, it's a little bit crazy to be so busy without the numbers maybe really reflect
Hmm.
right now. But we are hopeful, Lisa. Human touch is not going to go away, right? People, maybe now more than ever, will be interested in wellness and taking care of each other and taking care of ourselves. So we strongly believe in that. It's in our DNA to healing humanity through touch is our company guidelines and in our guiding principles. And so we're just working on everything we can do to get us back to that space.
Perfect. I think more than ever, honestly, Erica, because have a heightened awareness of the value of touch since we have not had it for so long. I know all of us in spa are just saying, "Oh, I can't wait to hug everyone I see," because we're huggers anyway. And I hope the consumers feel the same. I hope they feel like, "Wow, I really miss that touch." And the risk is not very high, frankly, if the place is clean and masks are worn. I'm sure we can give very good treatments, and we will be very soon. So I look forward to
I think
that
so
too, I'm
too.
sure.
I think visually there'll be some changes in maybe some of the protocols that the spas will do as far as cleaning the room and sanitizing different areas of the spa. I think it'll be a new experience. There will be some more social distancing going on.
Hmm.
Just some new technologies also with like maybe some check-ins where you're not really interacting with somebody with a front desk person, and maybe pre-check-ins before you even get to the spas, and just different things where we can still go and have the spa experience, but in a very safe environment where you're making the client as well as the staff feeling safe. Yeah, I've had a number of conversations with spa directors and group leaders who they remind us that not only is it the client that's worried about being safe and cleanly, it's also their staff and their therapists and estheticians.
For sure, we have to do our best to keep everybody safe, but I think that we're getting good guidelines, and as each state and region opens and we watch what happens, we'll learn and adapt, and I'm pretty sure within a few months we'll all be settled into our new normal, whatever that is.
I think so too. We're really lucky that all of the associations have really stepped up. You probably more than me have seen numerous checklists and things coming out from different brands and different operating companies about reopening and what that looks like for protocol, and maybe some menu changes and some things that we need to think about moving forward with the spa treatments.
For sure. I was on a webinar last week for Mind Body where we talked about that. I think we need sort of intro menus, you know, some shorter, less expensive treatments that take any barrier away. You know, guests have been impacted financially, and so we need to make it easy for them. And I think ease them back, give them 30 and 45-minute treatments until they're comfortable, and we can start to resume more of our full-length treatments.
Yes, agreed.
Well, we'll see what happens. I look forward to seeing you in person when I'm going to hug you.
Thank you. You too.
Sometime soon. And thanks again for taking the time with us today, Erica.
Sure, Lisa. Great to connect with you. And we're just want to say hello to everybody out there that might be watching this video. We miss everyone. We're here. Call us, email us. We'd love to talk to you. We love to collaborate with people and hear your ideas. And you know, we get a lot of our ideas from our friends and family who are out there in the spa industry. So tell us if anything is missing and what we can do to fill any void in our industry. And we are happy to support everyone. So
great comments. You heard it here. Call Erica if you have any free time.
Yes, please.
All right. Thanks again.
Thanks, Lisa. Take care.
You too.